Coin is a native currency of Haqq, a community-run network dedicated to empowering an ethics-first, Shariah-compliant financial ecosystem. Islamic Coin has a finite total supply, and 10% of each issuance is automatically dedicated for philanthropic purposes. And with me is Andrei Kozanovskov and Mohammed Al-Kaf Al-Hashmi, who is with Islamic Coin. And I was really interested in reading your white paper, how you're combining traditional Islamic finance with this new technology of blockchain and cryptocurrency. So how does Islamic Coin work exactly?
Islamic Coin is native currency of Haqq blockchain. But this blockchain, alongside with the native cryptocurrency, does not target crypto-native people. It targets 1.1 billion Muslims online. So that's why we utilize Ethereum compatibility to be compatible with the rest of existing cryptocurrency ecosystem of tools or DeFi applications, while we build custom tools, for example, a special wallet, which is adopted to regular normal people, which are not crypto savvy or not tech savvy at all. So we are empowering Muslim people online with the digital money, which fit modern digital world.
So how does it comply with Islamic finance, such as the prohibition of paying interest?
Okay, so talking about this part, one of the most important basics of Sharia rules or Islamic finance is not to charge interest. Charging interest is 100% prohibited by Islam. So this is one of the main important things, and always to have a balance when we have a deal or we have a transaction. Islamic finance always focusing to have a balance to not put the majority of the risk on one party and the minority of the risk on the other party. So always balance should be there, transparency, documentation, and also avoiding, as we've mentioned, the charging the interest, and avoiding any transactions or projects that might be negatively impacting the community or the society.
Oh, interesting. And it was interesting to read in your white paper how the Islamic world weathered the financial crisis better because you didn't have all the speculative things that were going on in some other countries. So, so does cryptocurrency in general align with Islamic law?
Oh, that's a very good point to highlight. Thank you. So actually, the good fact that if we look at the Islamic financial rules, it talks always about transparency, sustainability, proven track record. And if we look at the crypto as a platform or a technology to use for that, crypto always, a lot of people call it like a single source of truth, where you can follow all the transactions, check everything that's happening there. Everything is logged 100%. So it goes with the Sharia rules in terms of documentation and transparency and having everything. And especially when we talk about the charity part, in Islamic Coin, we have, I can say, the first Islamic crypto endowment in the world. So always when we talk about charity, it's very important to focus on the input, where the money comes from, and the output, how this money gonna be spent. When we look at the crypto and blockchain, it is the best technology to follow all of these transactions, to follow the source of money and how it's gonna be spent and distributed. And if we look at our Holy Quran, we will find that the longest verses in Holy Quran in chapter of Al-Baqarah, it talks about the concept of borrowing and how important to make it documented and transparent. This goes 100% with the technology of blockchain and crypto to be the best fintech tool to empower this.
Yeah, interesting. And talk to me about the charity aspect. How much will you give to charity? How will you choose those charities?
Yeah, we're giving 10% out of every minted coin to the charity. And how it will be chosen? It will be chosen through a validators. So the community basically will be the one who manage this. We as co-founders and partners, we don't have any influence there. However, it is very early now to talk in details about this because in our plan, we are preparing now for the Evergreen Fund. It will take another 6 to 10 months to be ready with all its details, but I can say at this point that it's 100% managed and validated by validators who are representing the community, and we have no influence there.
Yeah. Now, how would you say Islamic coin compares with gold and silver? I know, especially in Dubai, that the gold market, it's an important part of the economy. How does it fit into all of that?
Actually, if you compare cryptocurrency, not just Islamic coin, but any cryptocurrency with the fiat or national currencies, you will find more similarities with the precious metals than national currencies, because national currencies, they are not just centralized. You as a Fed Reserve, for example, you can just snap and print some amount of money. You can't do the same with precious metal, and it's the same for some cryptocurrencies, including Islamic coin. Islamic coin has is being produced by a constant inflation rate for the following 2 years since minting starts. Then for the subsequent 2 years, inflation rate falls by 5%. Then next 2 years, 5% more. 5% more, 5% more, and that's it remains the same deflationary manner for the following 100 years until 100 billion coins will be minted.
Very interesting. Now, I would also read that if 3 to 4% of the Muslim online community would hold Islamic coin, it would be as big as Bitcoin. Do you expect to reach that level?
Okay, first of all, what we learned from our leaders in United Arab Emirates, that nothing is impossible, and we always look to be number one in everything we are doing. However, if we look at the signs that we have since we started this project, it's all giving a clear signals that we're moving into that direction. If we look at our scholars or Sharia board, you can see we have the top, like Dr. Nizami Yaqoubi. He's sitting on over 40 Sharia advisory boards, and he's recognized by Bloomberg as the gatekeeper for Islamic financial market with more than 2 trillions cap. And then you look at the other members like Khamis Bouharoun, who used to sit on esteemed managerial positions in Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, UAE Central Bank, Hussein Al-Miza, who used to found the first Islamic bank, Dubai Islamic Bank, and he's one of the first Islamic bankers in the world with over 45 years of experience. If we look at the other members like Peter Rafferty, he was having top managerial position with ADIA, Abu Dhabi Investment Fund, one of the biggest in the world for many years. And also we have the advisory board that's still not announced yet. Stay tuned, it will be announced soon. So we are at this point successfully could attract these amazing people, and that's a very clear sign that project going on the right way. However, I can say only time and community will decide how we will go on that direction.
It's very true. And the crypto industry has gotten a lot of criticism for the environmental impact. How does Islamic coin fit into that?
Yeah, because thanks to proof of stake consensus, Islamic coin does not use any mining power. Islamic coin is not being mined; it's just being minted. This means that the network itself is being maintained by the validators, which work on the same hardware like any other fintech, like Visa, Mastercard, or PayPal. We have roughly the same impact. And what's important, we will the impact will remain the same on scale.
Okay.
We don't and we won't consume even 0.1% of current Bitcoin energy impact.
And then just what's your overall mission with Islamic Coin? What's your goal and what would you like to see it achieve in the world?
Okay. Well, first of all, one of the most important aims and goals for Islamic Coin is first to enable the community with ethic-first, powerful financial technology that enables them to do seamless transactions and interactions while supporting innovation and philanthropy. So, in other words, we can say it more simple that if anyone want to create his own project in a platform on the blockchain that is 100% complies with Sharia rules and adding value to the community, having the 10% going back to support technology projects over the world, and also promoting the Islamic financial values like removing the charges or interest and minimize or remove the mediatories, and also sustainable. I mean, when we look at even the 17 SDGs recognized by or announced by United Nations, they're focusing on sustainability. And here we use the technology and innovation to provide the financial sustainability and giving back to the society to support the innovation and technology.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and hope to meet you in person in Abu Dhabi someday. Thank you very much, Mohammed, and also Andre, for joining me to talk about Islamic Coin. Best of luck.
Thank you as well. It was a very interesting conversation and questions. Thank you very much.